Cave.
Hello there, viewers. This is The Cave. We're playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. There's Dougie there.
PS5.
PS5. Well, I was going to say, Doug's friend of the show, Brianna. Hello, Brianna. Our very, very first fan. We appreciate you. And she commented saying that she was annoyed that this is only out on the PS5. I didn't know that.
I think it might also be in PC, but maybe she was mentioned that like because she might have had a PS4, she couldn't play it even though she had the other one.
Right, so that's the distinction. It's you can't get this on PS4.
Yeah, for some reason the Intergrade version isn't in PS4.
Oh, damn.
Even though the only thing that I can think of that's mainly different is just a wee 2-hour DLC. Wii U film. That's it. That's all I can think of.
Have you played it, the Intergrade?
Oh yeah, I've done it. It's good. But that's what it adds stuff that doesn't really make sense unless you've played or know about the Dirge of Cerberus.
Really? Which I know nothing about, so we might need to take a wee side quest and play the Dirge of Cerberus. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I don't even know how you play it. More like how you get access.
Was it a PSP game?
I think so.
Did you have a PSP?
Nah.
No,
I never got one.
Yeah, I kind of wanted one as well.
Doesn't it sound like we're missing that much in hindsight though?
Nah. So there you go, maybe...
Tell me no was actually probably a good time.
Yeah, maybe. So, in that regard, maybe we don't need to say PS5 because it's implied in the series that we're playing Intergrade. I'm still going to keep saying it.
I mean, of course.
Well, you can keep saying it.
Say it, and then I might say Intergrade every so often.
I feel like the fighting has become less a kind of given that I'm just beating things. You know, I need to kind of focus a wee bit. I feel like I'm not getting the most out of the combat, and specifically I feel like my defensive capabilities are a bit lacking. Do you know what I mean? I'm taking wee like splodges of damage that annoy me. It's just because I can't really see what the fuck's going on, you know?
It's been a while since I played it, and I can't remember like how the role is in terms of invincibility frames, or if it even has them. Your materia is improved enough that a more potent spell is available. For example, in the case of the fire spell, the potency increases from fire to fire ra, and finally to the most powerful fire raga. To access the more powerful spells, press those buttons there with the command select. Remember that more powerful magic consumes more magic points.
Okay, so that's Cura we've got. Let's put it through its paces. Yes, I mean, I just don't know. How do you find the defensive game here? How do you keep a track of what's actually going on and mitigate all this damage that seems to be coming in? Like, that's an obvious one, even though it takes fucking forever. But should I have dodged that to fully mitigate the damage, or is blocking
It's been so long since I've played this, I actually don't really remember. I remember not blocking very much.
Right.
I'll be honest, until certain bits that were just so hard, and it just felt like the only way to do this was block, and then you get like counter material eventually, so that I think that tells you like, okay, if you're blocking and then you can use this material to counter, that's what I need to do.
Right, I see.
Especially in certain like there's some like challenge arena stuff later on they get quite tough and you've only got like one person, so that became quite important if I remember correctly. I also what I do remember is that this area was quite hard. I was finding myself like depleting a lot of resources to get through this particular level.
You know, I've never played this, but this is me blind, viewers. I know we maybe mentioned that last time, but this is me. This is where I can remember playing to.
It's like that in the title.
Good thing our colleagues put up all that stamp graffiti. Without it, we'd be lost for sure.
Okay.
So you may I don't know if you remember from last time, but basically someone was saying that we're trying to get to the reactor and someone has graffitied that stamp dog on the place we want to go. So we're actually looking for that graffiti.
Right, okay. Excellent. Well, maybe we have the very nice luxury of having a few friends of the show. One of them we've mentioned before, Stephen, who is... He's really the Yoda of Final Fantasy. I really don't think that's an understatement. Like, he just knows everything about Final Fantasy, and he furnishes us with the knowledge, and we are endlessly grateful for that. So Stephen, if you don't mind, you can give me a wee primer on how I can up my defensive game. So I feel like damage output, I'm okay, but I would like to be mitigating some of this knockback damage. How can I keep my wits about me for incoming damage and telegraphs and stuff? So look forward to hearing from you, Stephen.
I do think it's just about, you just eventually get used to the timing. Like maybe the timing is just, it's just no the same as Bloodborne. And maybe it's just taking you a wee while to get that kind of thing, you know? Or it's quite hard to keep an eye on those. 'Cause the attacks often do have a wee message that pops up. But sometimes it's like on the very corner or edge of the screen, and it can be quite hard if you're focusing on something, you know?
Yeah, this is what I love, games that have a certain degree of like mastery to them. So Bloodborne is like, From Software are the masters of making a game that requires mastery. It's just what I felt like. See, when you can optimise the fun out of the game, as we mentioned last time, Gash Strike is definitely what we would have called our Pro Evo teams back in the day. Yeah. Oh, it's Grash Trike. Sorry, it's not Gash. Gash Strike. But yeah, Final Fantasy 16, as we said earlier, you just stick on Odin and win.
Yeah, I had that, and it's like, it can be quite hard to take stuff that's OP off for the sake of fun, but I eventually did it. I did it in New Game Plus. I had to take it off.
Yeah.
Because everything just became so formulaic. You just did this, and that was it. Fight's over, and it's like, I'm not really having fun anymore, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
So, I know. How do you feel about these web?
See, I don't really mind. I'm not one of those people. Now, we've covered on the channel before that we're not big fans of spiders. Me and you, Diggs, is that fair?
Yep.
But I'm not one of these people who can look at a spider on a screen or whatever.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
You've totally misunderstood, I'm afraid, what I was getting at there. Apologies.
Right.
Maybe wasn't clear. Because it's essentially just a box that you have to press a button on now.
Oh, but I'm not squeezing through it.
Yeah, so that's what makes me wonder how your brain really does work.
Yeah.
Because to me that should anger you way more because it actually is longer.
Maybe.
Than squeezing through a box.
Maybe. Yeah.
But you seem unfazed by it.
I think it's because I'm left-handed and I'm just like, it's upside down, my brain.
I definitely think it's because you think you're left-handed.
So do you use Unbridled Strength again in that couple?
Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah,
you
like
do
it twice,
times, yeah.
And then we'll get Rise
now,
and Fall.
She's got Omni Strike. She does that.
Cool. Yeah, cool. Excellent. Yeah, Tifa's
She's all
very
about
good.
pulling herself up rather than doing the damage straight away. And I'm pretty certain that, you see, when she's got the power up, her normal square attacks will be faster and more powerful as well.
I see. Yeah, I don't know in which world I'm supposed to be seeing these attacks coming. Sorry, guys. Did you see that frame perfect shit there?
Let me see. So there's a weapon coming. Yep. So that one, it's like as soon as the red bit comes out, you pretty much need to go the way.
Might as well try a bit of Tifa for now.
Smash, 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 smash.
Rise and Fall, let's go. Yeah, I like that a lot. This kind of is a boss, I suppose. Right, let's get Barrett involved. No.
The Queen's Arc, basically like essentially mini bosses. Would you assess it? Because you do get stuff for assessing a bunch of enemies.
Assess it.
Aye.
Yeah, okay.
I think Smeglord will actually get you new,
that was
new
it.
material.
Yeah, Smeglord. Okay, Queen Gash Strike. Ice, right, good to know.
Yep. And then you can click the pad in and it'll give you the SS again if you ever forget.
Okay.
And you've done it already. That'd be handy.
Wizard. That did nothing.
No, I think that looks like a decent amount of damage there.
Cool, okay.
And then you got you actually like passed a wee kind of quest style thing for hitting something with its weakness a certain number of times.
Excellent, okay. Choose a few curas.
Yep.
Why not?
I don't know if you've seen the comments already, but Stephen, episode 1, went on with a good comment about something that I don't know if you're capable of doing yet. but he was talking about the synergy material. And what that does is like when if you put it on it's either you put it on a party member or you do it some way, and whenever you cast any spell, they will then auto cast the spell that you've told it to.
Oh yeah, I
for
did
no
read that.
MP cost.
Yeah, that's cool. So I don't have the synergy
I don't
materia
think so,
yet,
not
do
yet. I don't think that comes too late though, so you will get that soon. I don't think I made enough use of it in my first playthrough.
Here we go. Oh yeah, I forgot we've actually got barrier materia that could maybe be
we got
a bit of damage mitigation. Okay, cleansing, what's that? Curative spell, so that would be like, yeah, Poisona.
I would recommend maybe picking that up.
Pick up one of them, for sure.
I'm fairly certain poison becomes a thing soon.
Poison, offensively. I like the sound of that. Why don't we grab one of
I
them?
don't know if I ever used it.
Yeah, I'm up for trying some stuff here. Okay, let's do a bit of menu and viewers. You know, we love some menu. We could maybe sell some stuff, potential. What have we got? Spider web. Oh, by the way, the spider web did annoy me after you told me that it was a box. I need to be consistent.
It's a sticky box.
Yeah, it's a sticky box. Yeah, I don't think we're going to sell anything just right at this moment. You get gil pretty quick anyway. Okay.
What's the worst thing that could be sticky?
Your dinner. Well, no.
What about sticky?
What sticky toffee? Or like chicken wings or something.
Chili chicken.
No, that's not right then. I don't know. Your cat.
I was going to say dog.
The dog. If the dog was sticky, that's a big problem. I don't know that auto cure is getting procced.
Cast cure on severe up to a certain number of times will not activate if the card does not have enough ATB, and so it don't want it on cloud.
No, that's what I was thinking. Let's put that on, say, what,
Don't use
teeth?
Barret that often.
Well, I don't really use Barret that often. And he's got a cure on, so we could actually just take away the cure itself and put on auto. Yeah?
I wonder, do you need to have cure equipped? And that's like an extra.
That's a good
Maybe
point.
not.
Right, we'll test it. We'll test it.
What
Yeah.
happens.
Okay, and then we've got a spare slot, so we shall put on poison. I'm going to take off.
You should also check your weapon upgrades because you've leveled up a few times since the
true.
last time you went into that menu.
Good thinking, dude.
And
Yep.
you've also learned the triple strike, so you could go back to the Buster Sword if you wanted to. So
Okay.
remember, but you'll be able to upgrade both of them, then you can decide what stats you want best.
Cool, so now we've got barrier, so that's going to be a little bit of damage mitigation that I'm so fucking frighteningly obsessed with.
Aye.
I could put on power wrist guards here, couldn't we? It's free. We just need an extra one for Tifa at some point. Tifa is...
If you get Gil, you could buy stuff right now, I think.
Do we need to use chakra? That's chakra. Let me read this. Allows you to restore your own HP and cure poison with chakra. The amount restored is relative to damage received. That's confusing.
So, the amount restored is relative. I think that just means it's a % of the damage taken.
Right.
But so it's no a great heal. However, it doesn't use MP.
Right.
So it's no bad for if you're.
But maybe we want
low on
cleansing
MP
on. Because everyone else has got cure and auto cure, so maybe we put on cleansing on Teeth for now. Yeah, I can't think of a single instance where chakra has procced. Loving this menu, by the way. Love a good responsive menu. Okay, let's upgrade the iron.
Look at those SP points.
Look at what, sorry?
All those SP points.
Where? Oh, the
That's what it looks
25.
like.
Is that just currency that we can use then?
Yep.
Right, so we could go into the iron
But the
blade.
one reason you wanted to stick with the iron blade is because of the materia slots, but that can be an upgrade for the Buster Sword.
Really?
So now you've got 2 nebulas, so you can
Change
stay on
colour.
this one, but you can also go to that one.
So it just gives you the master skill list in the centre of the nebula.
Yes, it's very handy, so you don't need
Yeah,
to go and
totally.
go and
Fanny
knock.
about.
Very nice. Yep.
Right, so although I've got 0 on this one, so we could check out the Buster Sword. Yeah.
I think you should.
And you don't even need to equip it to fanny around with it. That's nice as well.
Aye. Very nice.
Okay, we've got another nebula over there.
So you've
Let's
got,
see.
and then
I mean, that's pretty good, but
Oh,
there's no
oh,
materia
yeah.
slots, and I've
Aye.
just... So let's go back to the Iron Sword. As much as I love the Buster Sword, let's just stick with the program here. Okay, I'll come back to you.
damage reduction 10% when blocking is quite nice.
How do I get back to it? Yep, here we go. So let's Punisher mode counter. Physical damage reduction when guarding. Yeah, let's get that.
What's the one below that? The Punisher one? That sounded good.
It's a Punisher. Yep, when countering.
So, oh, it's just a 5% damage resist, so I thought it was something different.
Increases maximum HP. I mean,
decent.
That's good. Yeah. I know we're still in the first. Increases defense attribute again. My precious fucking damage mitigation.
Yep.
Let's see. Probably.
I'd be at the attack power.
The attack power one.
So one thing this has that's not great about compared to the Buster Sword is the Buster had more damage, but this one's got better magic.
Maybe stick up the magic attack power and maybe start using poison a wee bit more. Potentially. Right, cool. I would have completely forgotten about that. Dougie, I do that with a lot of games, don't I? And just completely miss a massive upgrading feature and then hamstring myself like fuck.
Yeah, so viewers, in Dark Souls 3, and it's like, it's not even new mechanics that he learns, like, where they let you upgrade your healing, so that when you heal, you do a bigger percentage, or a more, I don't know, actually remember if it's a flat percentage, or if it's just HP, who cares? And you can upgrade your thing so you get more health. And then you can also do something that allows you to get more healing. So it's not a finite resource. You take it and it replenishes from every time you rest. So say you start at 3, you can upgrade it to 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way up to like 10. And he knew this. Like, it wasn't that you knew that couldn't happen, but you just chose not to do any of it.
No, I didn't
and
know.
Practically completed the game. Well,
I mean, I maybe
did you say to
did.
me that at first you were like, no, I was waiting for a really good bonfire and then I was going to do it, and then you forgot about it entirely.
Yeah, maybe it was that.
It's like, mate, you can warp to all the bonfires at any point. Why would you do that?
Yep.
So, listen, sometimes you make silly
Blunders.
mistakes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unbridled strength.
10%.
I mean, I'm liking the materia slot, but yeah, we'll get that as well. New materia slot. Right, okay. That's pretty good, man. But what happens when you put on a new weapon? Do you lose all of them upgrades?
Yes.
Right.
But then that'll have its own upgrades. And I can't remember, but I think they might. Do they start with SP points that you've gathered already? Maybe. Don't hold me to that. But maybe.
Put on a cure on him, why not? And we could put on another barrier. No, we've only got one barrier.
Deadly dodges there.
Deadly dodge, why not?
Some more damage.
Get one more for teeth. Revival, maybe?
Yeah.
Revival. Yeah, okay, cool. Literally exhilarating menu, and I'm not being sarcastic.
Hope you enjoyed that, viewers.
Yep. 3 tufts of Phoenix down. See, when I was younger, the word Phoenix down, I didn't actually associate it with like the down of an animal, like the material of its feathers or whatever you call like a down blanket or whatever. I just thought it was like a weird RPG thing.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if you knew the implications that Phoenix down generally, I can't remember where I read this, but it suggests that the Phoenix is dead.
Yeah, well, I mean,
nice for you to know.
It's weird though, because phoenixes are known for maybe not dying so much. You know?
Yeah. True. I wonder where that came from.
Harry Potter? No, surely not.
No. Because Final Fantasy VII came out before that.
That's true. Harry Potter's kind of like, it has got some really good ideas, but it's also kind of, it's like a kind of mishmash of like a lot of different tropes and literature into it. Cool.
Quite like those guys had flamethrowers, because like that's almost a kind of From Softy, they're here for a reason still thing, where they're here getting rid of all the spider webs and bugs that have came around the reactor.
Yeah.
And you would use a flamethrower.
That's true, yeah.
I would fucking use a flamethrower to
Well, I mean, if there was fucking spiders the size of these gas strikes, man.
True.
This is a long train journey.
This whole bit is quite long, and I do think it upsets some people.
Yeah, it upset me a wee bit. But again, playing games on the cave with company takes the sting out of it.
Filed our report on Avalanche's combat capabilities and our...
Report, report, report. What good do you think a damn report will do anyone?
I don't...
Have you already forgotten the war with Wu-Tai? An enemy spared is an enemy who will repay your kindness with blood. We must crush them thoroughly and completely, without hesitation or mercy. Shinra cannot and will not settle for anything less. Will you?
But sir...
If so, I can only assume that you and your men no longer wish to serve in your current positions. Is that correct?
We'll prepare the prototype in Section E for immediate deployment.
The prototype?
Right now, damn it!
Of what?
No great.
Another day, another victory. How do I do it?
I kind of miss when he had more calories. They made him a little bit kind of, you know, sensible. Or not sensible, he's obviously a maniac, but I kind of wish he was a big fat fuck again.
He's a bit more grounded, and I liked him when he had his flubber jacket.
Yeah, and I liked the way he walked as well.
Yeah.
So viewers, when Heidegger came up in Final Fantasy VII, it was me that voiced him, and it's no far off, but you would need to combine him with that guy from Futurama, you know, the builder guy. These papers aren't gonna deliver themselves.
Right, so people got a bit annoyed at this because it takes too long. Because again, similar to what you were like, you want to get to the bit that you know. It feels like the developers were really wanting to
You're starting to sound like
drag out,
make it last a bit longer, drag out, but in a way that's maybe like
immersive, hopefully.
Yeah, it's like
you get the scale of
adds a little
Midgar.
bit to the journey of getting to this reactor. You get a bit more of Heidegger pulling the strings.
Yeah,
you get some pretty hard about these guys are fucking bastards. This bit actually legitimately I find it really hard because there's missiles going everywhere. The flamethrower guys can be fucking annoying as fuck because they can just put their thing on, so you have to be constantly few hits then dodge, few hits then dodge, and do hundreds of damage. This was brutal on hard mode.
Yeah, but
and quite hard on normal mode for me.
So see, when you die in hard mode, do you need to go to the beginning of the chapter? No.
Chapter.
Okay, but you can hamstring yourself a little bit by using all your items and stuff.
And you can soft lock yourself pretty much because you just won't be able to beat an encounter without magic, and you've used it all. So no, if you do that, I think you're probably fucked. I think there need to be checkpoints. I just don't know where they are and how widely available they are.
Okay, so I imagine we really want thunder on these guys, but
Kind of sense as well.
Oh yeah, sure. Central launcher. Yeah.
You would think they would be
thunder. I'll assess the little flame queefs as well.
Yeah, which Cloud's out by the way.
Yeah. I don't know where Cura went on Cloud though.
You get to take our barrier or something, you take off or something back.
Use a barrier on Cloud just for damage mitt. See, blocked but still 250. You know what I mean? So Barrett takes forever to get his ATB up, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It's his unbridled strength on Tifa.
Oh, that's the thing, by the way, so like the other characters, the ATB goes up slower when you're no using them.
Yeah,
so kind of a tactic is use all your stuff for Cloud, then switch to somebody else, get their ATB up, and then do it, and then switch to somebody else.
Okay.
It should be kind of like a moving about a bit.
Yeah,
and it makes it look fucking way cooler.
Yeah, that's true. Barrett's slow, man. Yeah, I'm gonna die as Barrett here. Hold on. Cura.
Maybe keep between like Cloud and Tifa.
Aye.
They're better.
I think I need to focus my damage here on
Cloud's got limited
one
damage,
guy.
so you can take something out probably.
Yep, sure. Unbridled strength. Unbridled strength again. Rise and fall. Let's go. Oh, that's great. Right.
It's on you.
Limit break. I feel like I'm just pressing buttons sometimes, you know, and hoping that things go well for me. But you know, a one fight's a one fight, I suppose.
And bear in mind, you don't have to rush it when you're in that menu. It's super slow motion.
That's true. Yeah. And I can
You
decide.
can kind of take your time and strategize a little bit.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's worthwhile just taking a breather.
Yeah,
You
it's
don't
true.
need to be doing it, just go in and take a breather, think, right, what's the best thing to go for? What's the health situation like, you know?
That's true. I feel like my instinct is to keep the pace high for the sake of viewership. But yeah, there's no need for that.
No. I mean, 7 episodes in, man, they're no here.
We should be reaching that secret passage real soon.
This is off the train tracks. It's progress.
Getting closer, maybe.
Mr. Ex-Soldier.
Biggs made the plan, right?
I provided
And when you get to the next bit in particular, there's loads of wee hidden bits. Like, there is some real good material that you can miss.
Will you tell me?
I'll try,
Tell
but
me
I
where?
missed some of them first time as well.
This place was abandoned.
Oh, there's a wee rest bench. Nice.
Oh, lovely. Oh.
Aye.
Yeah, the fights are hard going, man. Like, I just feel like I'm kind of like just grinding them down instead of doing them with any finesse.
I think that's just this, but the kind of where you're on the game, you're still not quite got enough. You've not got all the best gear yet. You know, you've still lots of spells you could be getting, like the synergy stuff that Stephen was talking about. You know, they'll come.
It's true. Yep. Oh, there's some
What we got
material.
here? Mm-hmm.
Lightning. Okay.
Some more lightning.
Yeah,
in
let me
case you
just
get any
look at what happened there, because Cloud's got a missing
Oh, yeah,
fucking
just
slot,
love
man. What's the
Stump.
one that has? Yeah, we'll put that
it's got
one
Cura.
on there, because I like having the Cura, right? And then Barrett can have the second most leveled up one. Okay, how much gil do we have? Where's the gil readout?
I've been
134.
looking for this. Oh, there we go.
Right, cool. So we don't really have enough to buy any weapons or anything, so we'll just soldier on.
Yep.
Right, so I'll try that a wee bit more. I'll try changing characters whenever the ATB kind of demands that we do that.
Shotgun. These reaction shots.
Yeah. Okay.
Nah, no one's better.
Okay.
Was never in doubt.
Right. Yeah. That's not just for show. That's actually strats. Isn't it?
Yep.
I mean, you could probably get away with using just Cloud, couldn't you? But
Aye, but
that's
I mean, it's like,
strats there.
you know, make your fun, you know?
How do you think
Fun
this
to another-
game would be in a speedrun fashion? Do you think it's a bit kind of slow for that, or?
I'm sure folk have done it, but I still imagine the times are like 10 hours, 11, 12 hours, you know, it's not that fast. That's still me
I don't
though.
like the look of that thing now. Yeah.
I'm sort of jobby bazooka van.
See if we were still in a band together. I would
man.
demand that be our new name. Demand. Yeah, I think like getting upset at the fact that they've drawn this bit out, but one thing in the original game was that you didn't really get the scale of Midgar. Midgar,
No.
maybe when you were a wee guy, everything seemed big, but see when we replayed it, it's like Midgar's over in seconds, but then the scale of the game opens up. So that's what's good about Rebirth coming out. I feel like I'm in a much better mood. I think one thing that made me automatically grumpy about this game was the fact that it was broken up into 3 games as well. So the fact that I'm playing this with the next game breathing down our neck is making me a wee bit more excited to get through it.
Get back!
Especially because like the next bit is like some of the best bits.
Right, cool.
Like the Midgar bit was always good. Like it's always a solid start to the game, but the game gets so much better when you leave Midgar.
Aye. And then you get a flashback about how your maw killed a
Back in
dragon.
Midgar. Aye. And then became Sephiroth.
Yeah. Do we need to explain that every episode, or are we just trusting in the viewers that they've watched episodes, whatever?
I refuse to explain myself.
Yeah.
This is the Crab Warden view, so it's kind of like... This is the kind of thing that always made total sense to me, because, like, see in the original, you go to a reactor, and there's a thing guarding that one, the Scorpion. But then for some reason, Shinra don't seem to have any other things like that. That was the only one.
I know.
Because you go to another reactor and there's nothing guarding it. So they obviously had some sort of, like, I don't know, lab where they're making these crazy animal robots. Bringing more in though, they've got a crab.
Well,
I appreciate them.
I mean, yeah, I appreciate it too. You're right though. It's just Midgar kind of suffered from the fact that there was a whole world of game outside of Midgar, you know? And it wasn't really rushed, because it took me fucking forever as a kid to get through Midgar, but yeah, it's they definitely have let Midgar breathe a little bit. Oh, Ifrit's coming, guys, Ifrit's coming. Right, this leg should be eating my dust in a second. I'm just going for the legs. This is just intuitive, I suppose.
If you can time the pressure gauge for Ifrit coming, that'd be mega damage.
Oh yeah. Right, let's get 2 of those focus thrusts going. Does it work if... Does the pressure gauge go up if you hit a leg, or do you need to hit the main?
I'm unsure. I reckon it might just be the main one.
Okay.
I think that went up quite a bit.
Or maybe the fact that I destroyed a leg.
Oh yeah, maybe added that itself.
Yeah, there we go. Right,
oh, there we go, and Ifrit.
Let's go.
Ooh.
It's a pretty good design. Kind of looks like he would come out of a fucking Torii gate in Neo.
Aye, yeah, it does actually.
Summon abilities. Let's wait until we get 2, and let's switch to... so I guess we're just going to do it on the main body now.
Aye, at this point.
It's a shame.
It would be a shame if we... It'll come back for some sort of story reason. And you'll lose the stagger.
Yeah.
Oh, annoying.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's get ATB up, get Ifrit to do some big moves. Radiant Plume on... I mean, I guess just the main body, why not? Let's get Tifa to go... Oh, you can actually cash in Tifa's ATB to do Radiant Plume.
I forgot that, yeah, that's good.
Okay, yeah, let's get the legs beat up then. This leg is the more healthy leg.
With Barrett, there's probably something you could do as well. Which takes it.
Oh yeah.
See the robot thing that came out in that scene. You probably want that. Can't remember why. You probably know what matters. What's your thought on crabs?
Crabs? I mean, I like having them for dinner. Like, but
Delicious.
yeah, they are pretty good.
Yeah, it's like soft shell crab. You actually eat the whole thing.
No.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, now in Thailand.
Oh mate. Yeah, that does sound good. Now let's get Barrett to fight these wee queefy guys, maybe. Build up some ATB. Summon abilities. Radiant Plume. Right rear leg. Oh, she's got a limit break. Right, somersault. Ooh. Okay.
Oh, we've seen this, haven't we?
We've not seen this, yeah. Right rear leg.
Oh,
yeah, big damage.
Just been too far away there, because you can waste limits if you do it too far away, but she sort of closed the distance quite well.
Hellfire. I don't think we've seen this either, have we? Because
I think you finished it too early last time, yeah.
Oh man, it's just very cinematic. Hopefully it's good to watch the fighting in this, because yeah, sometimes it feels like...
I'm liking it.
Yeah. Okay, right
Yeah, that's it. For a wee thing if you wanted.
Yeah, I mean I already did.
Oh, did you already?
Yeah, it showed me that lightning's the boy.
You probably would have guessed anyway.
Aye. Let's get some lightning involved then.
Yep. We can use a wee heal.
just in time, that.
He's so fast.
Yeah. Let's get well, let's use Tifa to maybe kill these wee gimps. Oops.
I thought in slugs.
I don't like slugs, man. No for dinner, no for fucking just anything.
Do you
I mean,
realise,
maybe
right?
nothing slugs. It's not that I go out of my way to go on like vendettas or anything like that against like these animals that are neutral.
Well, wait until I tell you this though. I only realised like a month ago, right, or found out and realised. And also, I wouldn't want to do this anyway, right? But you know what happens? What can happen if you lick them?
Yeah, you can like get fucking weird intestinal problems and die, can't you?
You can get fucking like brain parasites that
Aye,
fucking
mate.
eat your whole brain
Yeah.
from the inside.
No licking
Bad
slugs,
news.
man.
No.
Yeah.
That, like, as a father, that makes you scared because kids are fucking stupid as fuck.
Aye, yeah.
So, like, my kid doesn't probably know that.
No.
So, like, it gives you a bit of, like, second-hand anxiety.
I bet.
No, first-hand.
Yeah, first hand anxiety.
Yep.
There we go.
I don't like slugs for yours.
Yeah, really don't like slugs.
Don't listen to us French folk.
Surge.
Oh,
You
see the wee
hide
line?
behind a box?
Right on the-
Oh yeah.
You're not understand that wee
Cloud could maybe be doing with getting on it. Aye. Thought
line.
so.
Maybe you should have controlled him and got him off.
But wouldn't Barrett have like done a stupid thing and went inside it? If,
Probably.
so what we got? We've now got weapons
Right.
to contend with.
Right.
Yeah.
Auxiliary weapon.
Yeah. Okay. So there's quite a lot of. It's 200
different parts to this one.
Yes, Tifa. Tifa's got a
Oh,
lot
and
of
Tifa's
break.
got a little break.
So I guess I should use it on one of the auxiliary weapons, shouldn't I? Yeah, big time. Yeah, I love that.
I did a lot of damage to both of them there.
Did it?
I think you took a good chunk off the crab warden there with that one. Cloud Zombs guys as well.
Oh, there's no blocking the flamethrower.
No. Historically hard to do.
True. Give you that. It's now the pilot there. Right, we maybe need to use Cura on Cloud. Cloud's dead.
Yep.
So we can use Raise Cloud.
Yep.
How much health does that bring back with? Not nothing.
Decent amount.
Oh, aye. That's cheating.
Yep.
That's fucking cheating. Fuck. Aye, not so good.
No.
Get out of my fucking face.
I'd
right
get
now.
it there if I were you personally.
Aye, well, I'm trying. There we go.
That's what.
Aye, that will help. I'm out. Right, there we go. Go. Right, so let's chill now. I need to make the B to do
Going
anything.
for it.
Wildfire.
And that's just a mad one, so we want to just get back up on that one, I think. Barrett needs healed. We are quite low on MP, but Tifa's got some if she's got any cure stuff. Or if she
I
does.
don't know. Nobody's got any ATB right now, although Tifa could get some ATB to use a high potion. Yeah, there we go. And we'll use it on Cloud. Why not? Ooh, okay. Get some ATB here. Heal up Teeth. And I think we're stable.
You could always take over Barrett and do some long range stuff out the way and get him some. See, he's not had a limit break in ages. It must be also helped by you and stuff. He's got cure as well, away a lot more MP.
Yeah, and he's got Thunder, so
Oh,
he's probably going to be the one that I
definitely
should have. Yeah. Oh well. Nearly done.
Yep, one more charge and he's got his nice one, I think. Just about. I always found his triangle to be very pleasing.
Yeah, I mean you can still do damage with Barrett
Yeah.
even through all this nonsense. Yeah, I'll get used to this, man. I'm feeling like I'm just
Yeah.
kind of scrapping through it, even though we won. Like, don't think it's overly difficult, but it's not easy.
Sure.
Yeah, nah.
Aye, this way.
Not without its challenge. And you got, I don't know if you noticed, you got a weapon for people.
Oh, cool. Just when I fucking spunked all my SP in the original weapon, but who am
I
I to
think
not complain?
it might carry over.
Ah,
You might start with 30 SP or something.
I think my computer's just blown up. Oh no, it's fine.
This won't do.
That's Heidegger's.
Yeah.
Sir, analytics reports that the feed went down after an anomaly was registered during the test.
An anomaly? Or an excuse for your failure to properly prepare the armor?
No, sir. All modules were confirmed fully operational. It's far more likely, given the circumstances, that the sensors were overloaded.
I have to say, that wee guy played his fear of Heidegger and his voice acting quite well.
All
Yeah.
the sensors in section
I
E are...
all the kind of performances in this game are pretty good. I quite like Heidegger's.
iPhone 15?
Huh?
Fuck's sake.
President.
Yes. Yes.
That phone would smash under almost no pressure.
Better even. There's been a development.
You remember fucking like 10 years ago? There was all
Yes.
these videos about the Google Glass shit that was going to be everywhere. You're going to be walking down the street and you could fucking see
Aye.
folks like
Aye, you look like Cyclops
I
from
don't know,
X-Men.
future.
Aye.
Aye.
Exactly where they were headed. If the armor is intact, then you'd best determine the nature of this anomaly soon.
There's an anomaly. He's a scary guy. Kinda looks like Heihachi.
Should you fail
But
to
younger.
do so,
Oh yeah.
you will deal with our intruders
It
personally.
just made him a bit too like fucking buff and rugged
Yes, sir.
for my taste.
I know,
Don't.
You know?
a wee bit.
I treat my people more than fairly.
Maybe none of the guys were that imposing, the enemies other than Sephiroth though. None of the Shinra guys were very menacing, they were all just numpties. Like Palmer,
I
he
mean-
was a fucking potato
Oh,
man.
he was a-
Like, he was
Aye,
a
but
fart
they've
in human
captured
clothes.
They've captured him exactly.
Oh,
as you
right,
remember.
good. Good. I guess
To the
Scarlet was a
point that
bit
it's
menacing.
almost.
The passages
Aye.
beyond these shipping
They've just made her
containers.
like
Let's slip through.
hot as fuck.
Right, okay. I've had to squeeze through a fucking box.
Talk about
Well,
it.
what else can we do?
Oh, man.
Jump over it with your anime abilities.
Yeah, I know. I've seen Cloud jump a lot bigger than the size of one box.
You know when he gets his hands.
I
Man,
know.
the fucking folk with hand kinks are getting their meals for free just now.
Yeah. Well, viewers...
You don't really hear about it. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, no, on you go.
You don't really hear about hand kinks.
Aye, you do.
Feet folk get it all over the place, but hands, not as much.
I don't know. Well, the viewers can let us know.
I feel like hands. That's not on viewers.
Yeah.
You get very defensive though.
Well, viewers, on that note, that's an episode of game.
That's an episode of gaming.
Yes, it is.
Oh, at the same
And
time though.
yeah, we'll get it next time, won't we? Viewers, we'll tell you what, we don't ask this often, but if you like it, then like it.
Aye.
There you
And
go.
if you don't like it,
Then cheerio.
bye.